Our chief guest has already arrived.
May we request the Studco team to escort our chief guest? May I call upon Akshaj and Amanda to felicitate our chief guest with a bouquet?
We have amongst us our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Peter F. Samuel. Sir, we remember having you as our chief guest for our first of its kind virtual investiture ceremony, wherein your words asking us to step out of our comfort zone to fully step into our growth zone still resonate in our hearts and minds. We indeed are blessed to have you amongst us. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Peter F. Samuel is passionate in training young leaders and has a bountiful experience in giving professional development programs. He is an executive director with Maxwell Leadership and Professional Development Programs. He is the founder of Peak Point Leadership, an organization on a mission working towards fostering world class leadership practices with ample resources and tools which would stimulate, energize, and impact greater results in leadership.
Sir has always been a well wisher and a backbone through his prayer to both Lily and Cornerstone. We hope his blessings would continue throughout.
Once again, a very good morning and a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guests, Mr. and Miss Peter Samuel and Nirupama Grace, our chairman, Solomon Sir, our beloved founder and director, Sharmila Ma'am, our principal who needs no introduction, Shilpa Ma'am, our beloved vice principal, Anjali Ma'am, respected teachers, proud parents, and our dear CSTNs.
Our school flag embodies sacrifice, purity, and hope. May I request our chief guest, Mr. Peter Samuel and Miss Nirupama Grace, along with Sharmila Ma'am and Solomon Sir, to hoist the school flag for all to honor and respect it.
Request everyone to stand in their places for the school flag hoisting in our school song. each face, and a welcome to all. Our school is a home to the big and the small. We treat all equal, that's the goal. This is what we stand for at the cornerstone school. We are taught to impart together as an end, to reach for the stars and to always the best. To be honest and true, to be loving and pure, in the word and deed, in our lives it will show. In our lives it will show. In our lives it will show.
Please put your hands together for the choir team who enthralled us with this melodious piece. The school song for sure wrapped up the newly elected leaders for service to their alma mater and community.
Request the audience to please be seated in their
Anyone can steer the ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course. We indeed are blessed to be bestowed with a leader who sees ahead of the proverbial curve and prepares accordingly. We now invite our navigator, our school founder and director, Ms. Sharmila Solomon, to address the gathering.
Ma'am definitely needs no introduction. Nevertheless, we take this moment to thank you, ma'am, for guiding us, inspiring us, and making us what we are today. The values we learned from you are sealed with us for eternity.
Good morning, distinguished guest. Good morning, parents. Good morning, my very dear team. And a very good morning to all my children right over here. Today, this morning, as I stand, I can only praise God for all that He has been over the years. And especially this year, when we came to school on 12th, thank you, ma'am, on 12th, we never knew that we would be able to pull this over to what is happening right now here. And I only stand here to represent the glory of that Lord who helped us and helped us to wade this far. And today, as I stand here on the first occasion of 2023-24, it's an honor, it's a privilege for me to stand here because I'm still breathing and I'm able to stand here with good health and vigor. I can only thank the Lord. And today, I take this time to introduce our distinguished guest, Mr. Peter F. Samuel. He is the founder director of Peak Point Leadership. He is also an executive director, John Maxwell Team US. Who would not know John Maxwell? He is one of those pioneer leaders who led a lot of teams towards learning best qualities in a leadership. He has written a lot of books. If some of you have read it, that's worth reading it. Peter F. Samuel, sir, is a great leader himself, who organizes and leads a load of leadership workshops amidst young students and especially professionals to help them understand their worth in society and making them very good human beings. In days like these where leaders are working towards their self-development, here he is making them understand that society and others come before self. And we can't thank you enough for what you are doing, sir. We bless you so much. Our school wishes you a great endeavor from here after. While I'm talking about him, about what he does, I'll also remind my students he's a national volleyball champion, if I'm not wrong, sir. And he is from our BHL schools. He's a wonderful guitarist, an orator. You will get to know that a little while later. He's an amazing singer. More than anything, he's a great human being. Because I can tell that with my hand on my heart, because my husband, my children, and myself, we have seen him or closely watched him for what he was. He respects people, he loves people, he shows all his best qualities amidst the people, and it's just not an act that he puts up. We saw him very closely. More than anything else, we saw his commitment and dedication. Above all that, we saw all over these years how punctual he was. And I can keep telling about him for days together, and I know exactly what I'm speaking about him. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing our occasion. And his wife, such a beautiful and modest woman that I've ever seen in my life. And I've closely interacted with her for years now, worked with her in Sunday school and so many other places. She's a great human being. She's a good counselor. And above all that, if you want to know what she is, who's entrusted all her care unto her children and family, she is a gold medalist in physics. Give her a big round of applause too. Actually, today, I really want to talk less and give Peter sir, I'm so sorry, Peter sir a little more time, but then, I'm so sorry. But today I have to take this opportunity to let my children know and others also know what an Investiture Ceremony is all about. Investiture has come, or its origin is from a medieval Latin, which tells investitura. What is this vestitura? Vestitura is nothing but a garment or a clothing that has been a custom in the Christian knighthoods and damehoods to just let people know that when we honor them with this piece of garment or this piece of cloth, it is telling people that we symbolize this with power. So leadership and power, or leader and power, has two sides of it. Both good and, thank you. Both good and it is at the same time very dangerous. So here when we stand here at Cornerstone, we keep that in our mind when we are training young leaders. Because these are the leaders which need to become our future leaders in our society and in our countries also. So we keep that in mind. If you remember that statement that Abraham Lincoln had used or said in one of his meetings, if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Very true. Because power brings about so many good qualities in us and shows what we are, but at the same time, it's subtly dangerous because power can influence our character. And I have also read this in one of John Maxwell's, I suppose, his books that he had written, 21 Indispensable Qualities of Leader or Leadership, which is a beautiful book that children, you also must start reading that book. And it's got so many pages, so you'll have to read that. And his first page or first point that he makes is about character. He says, I don't want to miss his words, so I'm just looking into it. He says, character is more than a talk. And he also says, talent is a gift, but character is a choice, which is very true. It's a choice that we make. What we choose builds up our character. And character is inbuilt, very true. But then at the same time, we'll have to subtly start building it up. And especially when we get this position as a leader, we will have to remember, we'll have to be even more careful about how we build our character, because this word leadership creates a lot of nuisance, I should say, in our own personality. That is when we'll have to be careful. And that is what Cornerstone is trying to build. We'll help them make choices. We'll give them and delegate them responsibilities. And when we delegate them responsibilities, we subtly guide them and tell them as to what to choose about what against what. So if there is honesty that they can choose, they must choose honesty is what we would train them. And not get into the world's perspectives where dishonesty or world says, if you do this, you will achieve this. If you don't do this, you would not achieve. Where subtly, there is a lot of corruption that's happening in the world these days. So we are careful about how we train our little children here. Today, as I stand here, I would want to stand in pride that doesn't make me overwhelmed in my heart, but for the batches that have gone by, trained under this leadership, we have a team that guides our studco. It's an amazing team which leads children in the path that they have to go. And a big round of applause to that team which trains the studco. Every year we have a few leaders that we choose from our committee also, from the school teachers committee also, and train them to how to train these young leaders that are growing in their hands. So that ways we keep adding people and we keep training these kids for what they can become in future. So that ways today when I stand here, I really stand in that joy and that moment because we get to hear from the parents, those who have passed by their classes of 10 and joined the other institutions for their degrees and all that. They are the best ones in their classes, is what the parents come back and tell us. They stand as leaders, as growing leaders with good character around. And a leader doesn't need to be a leader to big society. I can be a leader to my family. You all also can be leaders in your own communities, in your own societies, in your families. So each one of us need to be very careful when we are growing as small leaders or big leaders. And this year is a very remarkable year for all of us at Cornerstone. It is because 2023-24 started off with a great note where our children passed out 10th in flying colors and 51% of them secured more than 90 percentage. And I also want to let you all just know, while all of us know that one of our little kids whose name is Aditi Yuvraj, who's grown up in our labs from nursery or maybe playgroup also. This is the first school that she joined and walked out of the school. And I have to tell you that she scored 99.2 and then she stands in one of those nicest positions in Telangana and Hyderabad especially. Can we give her a big round of applause? While I end my time here, standing right in front of you, I just wanted to let you know this quote that I liked really so much. Leadership is not all about the titles that we carry, but it's about an attitude and it's an attribute that we develop and that is created over time. Thank you so much, dear parents, and thank you, children. Thank you, team. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for being our pillar of strength and a fountain of wisdom, entrusting power to know a man's true character. We, as MCs, can relate to these words.
We hand over this mic to our cultural MCs, Prarthana and Ananya. Greetings to one and all present here. I'm Prarthana.
And I'm Ananya.
We are here to brighten up your mood and present to you all some amazing programs.
An event without a fun element is definitely incomplete.
Agreed, Ananya. Having fun is an essential part of a happy life and a powerful tool for boosting creativity, productivity, and overall well-being.
We have amongst us the choir team on the stage to present a special song.
Classes are an integral part of the state's traditional culture and are by word of mouth. This song is dedicated
distinguished guests, and dear CSTNs.
స్వాగతమందరికీ సుస్వాగతం స్వాగతం మీ మదికి సుస్వాగతం స్వాగతమందరికీ సుస్వాగతం స్వాగతం మీ మదికి సుస్వాగతం చరితను రాసే మీ చరణములు తాకితే చాలు అది 10,000 ఎల్లరు లేని మీ సలహాలు వింటే చాలు అన్నే లక్ష్యాలు నీగతం స్వాగతం సమ్మోహనం నీగతం స్వాగతం సమ్మోహనం స్వాగతం అందరికీ సుస్వాగతం స్వాగతం మీ మదికి సుస్వాగతం నిని సా సని ని సా సా ని సా పా మా గరి గ మ గ నిని సా సని ని సా సా ని సా పా మా గరి గ మ గ రి మా మ ప రి మ ప రి మా మ సా ని ద మ ద ప రి మా మ ప రి మ ప రి మా మ ప సా ని ద ని సా కల్లాకపటం ఎరుగని మేము నింగికి నీచన వేసేము హరివిల్లులమై విరిసేము చిరునవ్వే మా సంగీతం కులమతాలు చూడము కలిగిలేము ఎరుగము కులమతాలు చూడము కలిగిలేము ఎరుగము సోపదొక్కడే మా ప్రాణము గమ 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 ప గమ 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 ప సరి గమ 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 ప గమ 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 ప సరి గమ పని గమ పని గమ ప సాస గమ ప సాస సాస గమ పని గమ పని గమ ప సాస గమ ప సాస సాస గమ సాస ని పా మా గమ పని స గమ పని స గమ పని స పిలిచిన వెంటనే కరుణించేది కరవించేది మా గురువులే చీకటి ఉన్నా కాంతిని పంపి వెలుగును నింపే మా సూర్యులే విద్యశములతో జ్ఞాన జ్యోతిని వెలిగించులే ముళ్ళ బాటనే పూల బాటగా మార్చేనులే విద్యశములతో జ్ఞాన జ్యోతిని వెలిగించులే ముళ్ళ బాటనే పూల బాటగా మార్చేనులే అక్షర సాయం చేసే కాయం అక్షర సాయం చేసే కాయం కలవే కదా తన ఆయుధం కలవే కదా తన ఆయుధం స్వాగతం అందరికీ సుస్వాగతం స్వాగతం ఈ మదికి సుస్వాగతం చరితను రాసే నీ చరణములు తాకితే చాలు అది 10,000 सम्मोहनम् स्वागतमन्दरिकी सुस्वागतम् स्वागतमी मदिकी सुस्वागतम् स्वागतमन्दरिकी सुस्वागतम् स्वागतं भीमनिके सुस्वागतम्
Indeed, a breathtaking performance. Dear all, please be generous in applauding the choir team and not to forget our very own Venu sir and our lyricist and Neha sir who coined and tuned this melodious piece. Coming up next is the much awaited program.
Absolutely, Prarthana. The team that is about to display their exceptional competence is our very own David Sir's team.
Ananya, this team indeed is the jewel in the crown. We have national champions from this team. Diana Grace won a bronze medal in her fourth CBSE Gymnastics National and successfully selected all-round championship medal.
Diana, you truly are a champion.
Yes, dear all, our very own gymnastics team is ready to mesmerize all of you.
Gymnastics is the only sport that bestows one with the ability to conquer oneself. The beauty of gymnastics training is that you need both brains and brawn to get the best results. We have David Sir along with his team to sparkle the stage with their exceptional artistic gymnastics.
First, we have Badra, who'll be doing the back roll and then the back roll and stretch.
Fantastic job, Badra! Next up, we have Mahi Joshi and Janani, who will be doing the handstand roll and handstand bridge. Audience, you can make some noise now.
Fantastic job! Mahi Joshi, wow!
Next up is Navi and who will be doing the back roll to handstands. Incredible feat!
Next, we have Mahi Joshi and Janani, who will be doing the cartwheel, one-hand cartwheel.
Awesome display! What a feast to our eyes! Up next is Badra, who will be doing the back walkover to split.
Badra, you are a chota packet, bada dhamaka. Please be applauding them.
Up next is Harshita and Shanvi, who will be doing the front walkover. Let's put our hands together for our dear CSTians. Woo!
Next, we have Navi and Samanvita, who will be doing the front handspring and then the round off back handspring.
Absolute perfection!
Ananya, what are we witnessing?
These children are so talented.
I can't even imagine doing something like this, even in my dreams.
Woo!
Next, we have the side aerial and front aerial along with the jump back walkover by Diana. Woo! Audience, Diana is our national champion.
Isn't she amazing? next is our press handstand done by Daniel.
How can someone be so flexible, Ananya?
It's so awesome. Up next is our Y scale done by Navi, Samanvita and Bhadra.
Way to go, all of you. Bhadra, you have springs in your body. Audience, a round of applause for Bhadra.
Up next, dear audience, we are in for a huge surprise.
Audience, are you ready for the surprise? We have springboard elements on floor.
For front salto, first off, we have Daniel, Diana, Navi and Samanvita. Woo! Amazing!
I am stunned. What is happening, Ananya?
Such a feast to our eyes.
Awesome, Daniel. Please give a bigger round of applause for them.
Up next is front straight done by Daniel, Diana, Navi and Samanvita.
Once again, everyone, please applaud. Woo, Daniel! Wow!
Up next is Diana.
Diana, we all envy you. Next, we have front 360 degrees by Daniel and Diana. Audience, get ready for front 360 degrees by Daniel and Diana. Come on, Daniel! Woo!
Diana, up next.
Diana, you truly rock.
Whoa! Up next is front 540 degrees done by Daniel. Woo! Amazing! Up next is the grand finale. We have table vaulting exercise. First up is the handspring done by Navi, Samanvita, Daniel and Diana.
Come on, Daniel!
Woo! Amazing!
Come on, please keep applauding, audience.
Louder!
Now is the time for wall jumping. We have round off by Navi, Samanvita, Diana and Daniel again. Audience, this is handspring. Woo! A bigger round of applause, please. Up next, Diana. Round off by Diana. Woo! Now we have Daniel performing the round off. Daniel, you are a champion. Next up is Navi. Navi for the round off. Woo! Audience, come on, please keep applauding. Show some energy, audience. Amazing. Next, we have Sukhara by Daniel Diana.
Wow, Prarthana, Sukhara is such an interesting name.
I know. Come on, Diana. Audience, please keep applauding. Come on, Daniel. A little champ. Our blessings are with you. Way to go! Woo! I am completely stunned. Next, we have hand front by Daniel. Come on, Diana. Good job. Hand front by Daniel.
Woo! I am stunned, Prarthana.
Audience, please keep applauding. A bit louder, please. Ananya, do you think I can do that too?
Well, maybe. Maybe in your dreams.
Woo! Good job, Diana.
Up next is hand front by Diana.
Daniel has been practicing gymnastics since he was 1 year old. Come on, audience, a bit louder.
What a breathtaking performance. To put up an act like this requires years of dedication and practice.
Coming up next is an icing on the cake.
We call upon the dance team to set the stage on fire.
Wow, that indeed was a feast to our eyes.
Now we hand over the mic to our MCs, Manvita and Dhriti.
Taking our celebrations further, I, on behalf of everyone here, heartily welcome the dignitary of the priceless function today, the guest of honor, Mr. Peter Samuel, to share a few words and enlighten our new leaders.
Good morning to all of you. It is my privilege and honor to stand here and speak to each one of you. First, many congratulations to Mrs. Sharmila Solomon and Mr. Solomon Raj and the entire team of Cornerstone for where they are today and for what they've accomplished in the previous academic year, that is 2022. And now you're going to set new standards, I'm sure, as you live in challenging times. I have seen this institution grow right from the beginning, and it's been my privilege to be associated with this institution all these years. It always surprises me that why do they call me time and again? You know, year on year you should see some new face. But it is really surprising that they keep calling me. It was nice to see John Maxwell's quote behind. Me and my wife both are certified by John Maxwell, and I have been going through his mentorship, and it's such a privilege. I have spent a lot of time in the corporate world and learned a lot of lessons, but I just want to share one life lesson that is not just for those who have gotten into this position today, but then this is a lesson that will help you, irrespective of whatever age you are in. Listen carefully. We are living in a world where a lot of things are changing by the day, right? When we were students like this, there was no internet, we were happy. because we didn't know what is happening around. So we were content with what we knew, and we didn't bother about what we didn't know. But now we can't even be content with what we know, and we are so much bothered about what is happening around. And that is the whole problem of the Internet of Things. So it's a net. That's why it is called the World Wide Web, right? WWW. So it's a web. You can get into that for good reasons or bad reasons. But then, if you see young people, just look up later on about startups in India. Startups in India, and see the kind of people who have got these ideas. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who are sitting here could probably, do something much bigger as you are in this institution as well. While you are still studying, you can do something big that can help people all around. If you don't know, there are 99,000 startups in India. They are the third largest globally, 99,000, of which 108 are unicorns. Unicorn is a company with a valuation of over $1 billion. I mean, think about it. And this 99, I just want to use one thing which I've used quite often. While we talk about gaps, as parents, they want their children to, bridge the gap. And as children, you want to bridge the gap, right? You compare. So a lot of people try to bridge the gap based on what they understand. But what I've learned much later in life is the biggest gap is between knowing and doing. Two simple words. Please remember this. We are in a world where you can learn a lot of things. You can know a lot of things, right? I mean, apart from the books that you study, apart from the classes that you attend, there is so much out there on the internet. I mean, all that you have to do is ask Google, right? Or you'll ask Siri now, tomorrow something else, or ask Alexa, right? I mean, you ask, and now you have chat, whatever it is called, right? GPT, right? There'll be a lot of things. There'll be a lot of things that'll come through which you can gain a lot of knowledge. But with the knowledge that you gained, what are you doing with it? And if you don't do what you know, that is the biggest gap. So always try to bridge that gap. And about leadership, not only to the ones who are going to, get into the roles that they've gotten into, right? It is just one person. If it is a prefect, it is one person. If it is somebody else, it is one person. But a lot of people would have aspired to be there, right? But then somebody made it. You can look at it two ways. It is called the mindset. And there's a lot these days that is written about mindset. They talk about outward mindset and inward mindset. A lot of us, including me, struggle with this inward mindset. The general thing when I was in the corporate world, when somebody got into a position which I felt I should have gotten into, the first thought that comes to me, if I have an inward mindset, is, this guy, is close to the boss. So you might think, so-and-so is close to the teacher. He's the teacher's favorite. So that's why she got this position. Same thing happens when we are, you have two siblings, your brothers and sisters at home. You say, brother is a favorite of mommy and, daughter is a favorite of daddy. So because of which they got it. So that is called an inward mindset, right? So some of you are smiling, probably you thought of it. Yeah, whatever you tell, Mr. Peter, end of the day, the teacher's favorite gets this. Or I may use Mrs. Sharmila's role. Anyways, Mrs. Sharmila has some favorite students. Invariably, whatever I do, they will get the position, or, they will get the goodies, or whatever the case may be. But what is an outward mindset? Listen carefully. Listen carefully. I want to leave you with a word called Sam. Can you tell that word? Sam. No, there is nothing Christian about Sam. Okay? But whenever you hear the word Sam, generally you think, there is something Christian is saying. There is nothing Christian about it. Just listen carefully. If you want, while this world is going through a lot of change, we are living in a world where there is transformation happening every day. And people want to adapt to change. And we've all adapted. The world has adapted to the change that we all gotten into in 2020, which is COVID-19, right? I mean, nobody ever thought that, classes can happen online, teaching can happen online, programs can happen online. Think about it. You had annual day celebrated online, virtually. But the greatest transformation, all of you, irrespective of whatever age you are in, the greatest transformation that should take place is the transformation of our mind, how we think. The way you think, if you're able to transform, your lives will change. I went through that. The transformation of the mind will lead to transformation of our lives. Because of which, a change of mindset. So today, when you get back home from tomorrow, or rather from today, consciously say, I will be a Sam. Okay? There is nothing Christian about it. So let me tell what SAM is as an acronym. So if you want to move, if you want to make a difference, if you want to think less about you and think more about others, this is what you need to do. S is you will see others. What is S? See others. What do we see others? What do we see in others? You need to see their needs, their objectives and concerns. But I'll stop with needs. There are people all around us who have needs. Teachers are teaching you, right? There are parents at home who teach you, who help you learn a lot of things. But apart from just doing what they do, if they're able to go one step further and see what is the actual need of the student, right? The general need of all the students in the class is a physics teacher comes in, the need is to teach them physics. Absolutely fine. I'm not in disagreement with that. But there could be other students in that very class who probably know a lot of physics. They are good at physics. Probably they need something else. If the teacher can see that. Similarly, your classmates and all those who are taking up the positions today, I'm sure there was a robust process of selection. It is not about teacher's favorite and things like that. I just used it. But all said and done, all those who are going to be facilitated today must be able to see the needs of others. So that is the yes. Every day, consciously see the needs of others. There are people around you who are needy. There are classmates around you who are needy. And this world needs people. And if you want to become a good individual, think less of yourself, see the needs of others, right? Okay? When you see a need of others, supposing your classmate is probably, struggling with some, issue at home, or they're kind of dull. So make an effort. That is how you change from an inward mindset to an outward mindset. So in Sam, what is the next letter? Yeah. That is basic. Even an LKG student will say. A is adjust your efforts. You already are making an effort to help others, but now you need to adjust those efforts. If your current efforts are not helping them, are you getting the point? Right? You see the needs of others, then you adjust your efforts. This is to all teachers, this is to all parents, this is to all classmates, this is to all those who are going to get into the positions of whatever they have qualified for. Each one of us can make some changes to our efforts so that we can help others who are in need. Okay? The next letter is M, right? Measure your efforts. Whether your efforts are really making an impact. There is no point in me doing something, thinking that I'm helping the other person, but still there are no results. Then I need to measure. I need to look back and see what I have done to help my classmate, what I have done to help the students here, what I have done to help others. Did it really make an impact? If it didn't, you make some slight adjustment again, and then you will see the result. So what is being Sam? S is I will see the needs of others. A is I will adjust my efforts so that I can help the other person in a better way. And then I will measure my efforts and see whether they are really working or not. And if each one of us can be a Sam, this world will be a better place. Because you are thinking of less of yourself, more of others. Stephen Covey, another great management guru, he said, what we do is much greater than what we say. What we do is much greater than what we say. And if we don't do what we say, then nobody will ever listen to us. With that said, all the very best. Think about it. Tell to yourself, I will be a Sam. I will see the needs of others. I will adjust my effort and I will measure my effort so that the impact is better. I'm sure Cornerstone is doing a lot like this. You can do a lot more so that you can make this society a better place. Congratulations to all CSTians. Thank you very much. And I would want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Solomon Raj and the team for having invited me and given me this opportunity. And Mrs. Solomon Raj spoke so much. I was thinking, is it my life story she is telling? Yeah, this was the longest introduction that I ever had. So I went down my memory lane. I am what I am because of the grace of God. It is nothing about me. It is all about Him who created me. But each one of you are blessed to be here. I'm sure you can do a lot. Tell to yourself, I'll be a Sam. All right? But not only telling, go about doing. God bless you all.
Whoever Sam is, we will take pride in their name, sir. Thank you so much. Your suggestions have provided a guideline to our new leaders in discharging their duties diligently. I am sure our dear CSTians will make an effort in not getting trapped in the web of the World Wide Web.
Sam was indeed an enlightening one. Sir, we will indeed make an effort to see the needs of others and also adjust our efforts to help others. Measure our efforts as well. Thank you, sir. We now move on to the important segment of today's event, the investing ceremony. At Cornerstone, Investiture Ceremony is not just about providing titles, but conferring responsibilities to the students to take charge of the school and ensure the school flag flutters high.
Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. We are sure our able leaders would discharge their duties with honesty and integrity.
Dhriti, our student leaders are all prepared to shoulder their responsibilities with vigor, zest, and newfound enthusiasm. Without further ado, let's invite our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Peter Samuel, sir, to do the honors.
To begin with, we have our school prefect Rishabh Mishra, requesting the chief guest to honor Rishabh with the coveted prefect badge. Congratulations, Rishabh.
Rishabh Mishra is known for his charismatic and humble demeanor. The same nature has made him a beloved school prefect. Congratulations, Rishabh!
Requesting the STATCO members to sign the appointment letter after receiving the badge.
Next comes our Deputy Prefect, Shrivant Akhela, requesting the Chief Guest to honor Shrivant with the Deputy Prefect badge. Congratulations, Shrivant!
Shrivant is known for his great sense of humor. His witty and enthusiastic personality makes him popular across the school. Congratulations, Shrivant.
Up next is our Discipline Monitor, Haridasyam Shri Sai Pradyumna, requesting Sir to honor Pradyumna with the Discipline Monitor badge. Congratulations, Pradyumna!
Pradyum's bold and amusing personality is admired and appreciated by all. He is a remarkable artist. He believes in change and is sure to carry out his responsibility with utmost sincerity and commitment.
Thank you, sir, for investing our leaders with their respective badges. Requesting you to be kindly seated. I take the privilege of inviting our chief guest, Mrs. Nirupama Grace, to do the honors. Up next is our sports captain, Nitya Abai Joshi, requesting ma'am to honor Nitya with the sports captain badge. Congratulations, Nitya!
Nitya's humble and pragmatic approach has made her the favorite sports captain. Her goal for this year is to bring out the sporty zest in every CS team. Long way to go, Nitya.
Next comes our vice sports captain, P. Gayatri, requesting ma'am to honor Gayatri with the vice sports captain badge. Congratulations, Gayatri!
Gayatri has a pleasant and amicable personality which has won her much needed fame. She's a responsible and dedicated sports person who values sports very seriously. She's an ardent volleyball player and has bagged many awards too. Way to go, Gayatri!
Next, we have our hygiene monitor, Sunetra Mukherjee, requesting ma'am to honor Sunetra with the hygiene monitor badge. Congratulations, Sunetra!
Sunetra, with her affable persona, is a team player. She spends her time playing the guitar and loves reading books. She surely is going to make much difference in the general hygiene awareness of our school. Good going, Sunetra.
Up next is our Cultural Secretary, Sudhiti Ganguly, requesting ma'am to honor Sudhiti with the badge. Congratulations, Sudhiti!
Sudhiti is methodical with a good eye for detail. She's a passionate classical dancer who loves reading and writing and is part of the school choir. She is sure to enhance the quality of events even further with her innovative ideas.
Next comes our Literary Secretary, Spandana Rachel, requesting ma'am to honor Spandana with the Literary Secretary badge. Congratulations, Spandana!
Spandana is a friendly, amicable, and determined leader. She is a vocalist and has excellent literary skills. She is sure to sparkle and shine and bring in new ideas to the literary gusto of our school. Way to go, Spandana!
Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Requesting you to be kindly seated. We take the privilege of inviting our founder and director, Sharmila ma'am, to do the honors.
It's time to invest in our house captains and vice captains.
We call upon the Elephant's House Captain, Rikshit, requesting ma'am to honor Rikshit with the badge. Congratulations, Rikshit!
Rikshit is a jovial athlete who is full of energy. He spends his free time playing guitar and is a budding basketball enthusiast. We are sure your joyful trumpeting would resonate in the school.
Up next is the Elephant's House Vice Captain, Nikitesh Arnav, requesting ma'am to honor Nikitesh with the badge. Congratulations, Nikitesh!
Nikitesh is a strategic coordinator. He wants to strive hard and garner accolades to the Elephant's House. Way to go, Nikitesh!
Up next is our Rhino's House Captain, Shlok Sethi, requesting ma'am to honor Shlok with the badge. Congratulations, Shlok!
Shlok is a focused and goal-oriented person. He is extremely collaborative and seeks out the thoughts and opinions of others. Rhinos are sure to roar and soar under your able leadership. Congratulations, Shlok!
Up next is the Rhino's House Vice Captain, Arush Mehetre, requesting ma'am to honor Arush with the badge. Congratulations, Arush!
Arush is a supportive person who wants to reassure his housemates and bring out the best in them. He is an exemplary football player and an artist. Way to go, Arush! Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. We request you to kindly be seated. We take the privilege of inviting our principal, Shilpa ma'am, to do the honors. Ma'am definitely needs no introduction. She is the lighthouse for our school and adored by one and all. Now we have Ragavarshini Simhadri, our Lions House Captain. Congratulations, Raga.
Ragavarshini is a team player and possesses great leadership skills. She is independent and eager to contribute as much as possible in whatever task she takes up. All the best, Raga. We are sure Lions will roar under your able leadership.
We call upon the Lions House Vice Captain Mokshagna, requesting ma'am to honor Mokshagna with the badge. Congratulations, Mokshagna.
Mokshagna is a Taekwondo specialist and an avid sports player whose motive is to encourage his peers and make sure they all take part in bringing the Lions House pride. All the best, Mokshagna!
Next up is the Panda's House Captain Pradyumna Reddy, requesting ma'am to honor Pradyumna with the badge. Congratulations!
Pradyumna is an enthusiastic person who likes to code and plays the keyboard admirably. He wants to strive hard and make Pandas a proud team. Pradyumna, Pandas are sure to bleed under your able leadership. Way to go, Pradyumna!
Next comes the Panda's House Vice Captain Hari Karthik, requesting ma'am to honor Hari Karthik with the badge.
Hari Karthik is a perfectionist who wants to bring in more fun and joy and wants to help his housemates get more opportunities. He is a philosophical writer who is optimistic and insightful. Congratulations, Hari Karthik!
Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Requesting you to kindly be seated.
May I now invite our chairman Solomon Sir to administer the oath and school prefect Rishabh Mishra to take the oath on behalf of the newly elected student council with the promise that they would carry out their duties with integrity, faith and excellence. May I request all the members of STUDCO to extend their right arm for the same.
Respected Chief Guest, Founder Director, Principal, teachers, dear parents, and dear children, a very happy good morning. I really congratulate all the leaders, and many things have been spoken about leaders. Hope you got it, and now I wish you all the best in future. Let's give our oath. We, the students of Cornerstone, hereby solemnly pledge to uphold and follow the rules and regulations set by our dear school. We promise to be worthy torchbearers of our beloved school by adhering to the values of honesty, perseverance, teamwork, and service before self. We commit ourselves to the principles of precept in all we do. We vow to respect our school property and nation's larger environment in leading our fellow students on the path of accountability. Above all, we pledge to strive in the spirit of excellence in academics, sports, and co-curricular activities, so that we may keep the flag of our school always flying high. Thank you. God bless you all.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
I now call upon our new prefect Rishabh Mishra to share a few words.
Esteemed Chief Guests, Mr. Peter F. Samuel and Ms. Nirupama Grace, Sharmila Ma'am, Solomon Sir, Shilpa Ma'am, and Anjali Ma'am, and my dear teachers and friends. Today, I stand before you with a deep sense of honor and gratitude as I address you as your newly elected prefect. It is with great humility and excitement that I address you here today. For being elected as a prefect, it's not merely a title, but a responsibility that I wholeheartedly embrace. From the very moment that I stepped foot into this school as a wide-eyed first grader, I embarked on a journey that would shape the very core of who I am today. My school, thank you. My school taught me to stand strong even in the face of the greatest hurdles. The unwavering support of my parents, my teachers, ma'ams, and my friends have guided me through moments of doubt, reassuring me that we all possess within ourselves the courage and the strength to overcome any obstacle that may come our way. This actually reminded me of one of my most reviving memories of first grade. We had this creative writing competition where we had to write a creative story. And I wrote about becoming the king of the mosquitoes and make all the mosquitoes fly away forever. After this, I was fondly given the nickname Mosquito Boy by I was given the nickname Mosquito Boy by Sharmila ma'am, Shilpa ma'am, and Anjali ma'am. And I am really grateful for that. Well, as time passed, my nickname too evolved, as did I. Now it's Tall Young Man. The truth is, the bond between teachers and students, it's stronger than words could ever say. It's one that cannot be measured by mere grades, but by the dreams they inspire, the legacies they help create. To our teachers, ma'ams, sirs, thank you. Thank you so much for being there for all of us. Really, thank you. Well, I am indebted to a lot of people here today, a lot of remarkable people who have been responsible in nurturing me to be who I am. My parents. With boundless gratitude, I extend my heartfelt thanks to some extraordinary individuals of my life. My mom, my dad, my grandparents, and my younger brother. Their belief in me has been my guiding light. And my deep respects to all my elders who have bestowed upon me their blessings over the years. And now, to my amazing friends, thank you. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for being there for me, even when I call you to play, saying I'll be there in 5 minutes and end up showing up an hour later. You were there for me, not just when it was easy, not when it was convenient, but when it truly mattered. You trusted me, and you all gave me this opportunity to become your school prefect. And I really have to thank you for that. For good measure, I would also like to acknowledge the exceptional work of our outgoing prefect, Joel, my buddy. Joel, my buddy and my mentor. Last year, I remember the prudent quote shared by Joel on Muhammad Ali. What keeps me going is goals. Goals are the driving force behind every great accomplishment. And motivation is the key ingredient that keeps all of us going here. I also learned from my dad that self-discipline can take you to places where motivation alone cannot. This is where my Studco team and I look forward to bringing a synergy of experiences, perspectives, and skills coming together for a common purpose. These are the different facets of a character that we bring together. It's not just about the ideas and initiatives we bring forward. It's about the discipline, the dedication, the commitment, and the hard work we would put into it. As a student council team, we have been entrusted with great responsibility to be the driving force behind every positive change within our school. But however, teamwork does not end within the confines of our Studco team. It extends to each one of you here today. And if you think you're too small to make an impact, you haven't seen mosquitoes in the dark. Let me elucidate the vision of our school. In our school community, we all play a vital role in shaping our collective experience. As your prefect and the Studco, we work together hand in hand and lead by example. Just like any well-organized civilization, our team Studco comprises of various departments and disciplines, including academic excellence, arts, culture, sports, community outreach within and outside our school. The impact of our efforts within our school will undoubtedly leave an impression and extend to society at large, reflecting the values and the principles that our dear school upholds. So together, let's paint a vibrant tapestry of success, of unity, and excellence. And how do we do that? Let's start by doing what's necessary, and then we'll do what's possible on our part. One day, we'll find ourselves doing the impossible. So let's embark on this remarkable journey, and that journey begins here, right now. Rishabh Mishra with my Studco team 2023, signing in. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishabh, for those heart-touching words. We visualize a brighter year under your able leadership. No duty is more mindful than that of returning thanks. Giving thanks is a time of togetherness and expressing gratitude.
May I call upon Miss Ancy Thomas, Head of Social Science Department, to give away the vote of thanks.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Good morning, dear children. Joy is the simplest form of gratitude. I, Ancy, stand here today with great joy and pride to propose the word of thanks on behalf of Cornerstone and the entire fraternity of this institution and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this Investiture Ceremony an extraordinary event. I'd like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to God Almighty for making today's event a grand success. First and foremost, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Peter Samuel, sir, whose presence has added immense value to this ceremony. Your words of wisdom, encouragement, and inspiration will forever resonate in the hearts and minds of our students. I'd also thank Mrs. Nirupama ma'am for gracing this occasion with her valuable presence. Our director Sharmila ma'am, Solomon sir, Shilpa ma'am, Anjali ma'am, they all deserve a sincere appreciation for their leadership and unwavering support. I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to the election team for the invaluable role in ensuring a fair and transparent electoral process. Your dedication is commendable. We are grateful for your meticulous efforts and commitment. A big thank you to our dance team, choir team, gymnastic team, and all the performers who showcase their remarkable talents, bringing joy and pride to this event. We applaud your dedication and hard work. Not to forget the band team. You all added a touch of magic to the atmosphere, making it a more memorable one. I also extend my thanks to the dynamic sports team, admin team for the enormous cooperation for this gala event. A heartfelt thank you to the technical team, uncles, aunties, and all the attendees whose behind the scenes efforts and expertise ensured flawless sound and stage management. I'd also like to express a gratitude to our MCs and their teacher in charge, who ensured the smooth flow of the ceremony and kept us engaged and entertained throughout. Without the contribution of volunteers, running this event would have been impossible. So I'd extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of them. To our dedicated teachers, we appreciate your guidance and commitment to our students' development. Your unwavering support and mentorship has been instrumental in shaping them into confident leaders. We also express our deepest gratitude to parents whose support, love, and encouragement has been the driving force behind the students' accomplishments. Your trust in our institution and collaboration with us is truly valuable. Last but not the least, a heartfelt thank you to our creative heads. Your meticulous planning, coordination, and attention to detail has ensured that this event is etched in our memories as a remarkable celebration of leadership and talent. Today's Investiture Ceremony exemplifies the spirit of collaboration and dedication within our school community. Let us continue nurturing and empowering our young leaders for a brighter future. Thank you all for your invaluable contribution and for being a part of this memorable occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those priceless words. Patriotism is not just about shouting slogans. It's about living by the principles that makes one country great.
Let's now call upon the choir team to conclude the day with the national anthem. We request everybody to stand up in their places for the national anthem.
Hands by our side, feet together, national anthem begins.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय
Yes, CSTNs, time for dispersal. Pandas and Rhino's house can take the center exit and the side staircase. Requesting pandas and rhinos to take the center exit and the side staircase. Requesting elephants and lions to take the backside exit and the center staircase. Requesting elephants and lions to take the backside exit and the center staircase.
Thank you.
Dear parents, you can capture this moment with our photo booth. Parents, please don't miss on the photo booth.